Okay, so this week we're going to mix two flours together, Superiore and Manitoba. So I have the app set on Pizza app to show two types of flours, as you can see. So we've got 40% of LE5 and 60% of Caputo Manitoba. So the doses of that work out at 468 grams of LE5 and 701 grams of Manitoba. So the options are there. They simply just go to the settings and switch on multiple flours. What we're doing today is 7 dough balls, 280 grams, 3% salt, 24-hour leavening at 18 degrees. We're using fresh yeast. I'm going to take probably 700 grams of that 795 grams of water, and I'm going to mix these two and get them autolyzing for the next 6 hours. So that's what I will do now. So here we go. This is the two flours mixed together with just 700 grams of the water. The remaining water I will use to mix the yeast in, and when we make the main dough. So this is gonna once this is mushed together now, I'll stick this in the fridge for 6 hours. Okay, so here's the autolyzed dough. Still a little dry in places because it's not overly hydrated, in all honesty. But what I have is the rest of the water to add to it with the yeast, which is what we'll add now. So I'll reset my timer, get this going on slow. Start to drip in some of the extra water. This should bring it up to 68%. So I'll get this mixed in and then we'll come back shortly. Okay, we've been mixing for about a minute now. Still got some more water to add. Just trickling it in slowly. Bit more. So this was the 95 grams extra of water, I think it was, that I needed to add. It's looking nice. It's starting to pumpkin already. 2 minutes into the mix. Okay, we'll leave it to go a bit longer. So we've been mixing for 2 minutes 45 seconds. About to put the last of the water in. That's that gone. It's looking really nice. Got the salt in the hand so I don't forget it. Bottom of the bowl's looking pretty clean. Okay, some salt going in. When I add the salt, it usually makes the pumpkin start more or become more of a pumpkin shape usually. Bit more salt. Oh, it's looking really good, that. Bit more salt. more. Turn it down a bit, I think. So we've been mixing for 4 minutes 16 seconds. It's not taken long thanks to auto-wizing. Just get rid of this last bit of salt, let it mix for a few 30 seconds longer, and then we'll give it a break and let it rest for a bit. That looks lovely. Okay, so we're coming up to 5 minutes on the nose. That's it, 5 minutes of mixing. We'll let this rest for 5 minutes. Okay, this has been hanging around for about 5 minutes. Let's have a quick look at it. Yeah, it's still nice and cool, which is good. It's getting needs quite a bit longer yet, that. So we'll run it on for a bit more. We'll come back shortly. Okay, so it's approaching 7 minutes, so that'll be an extra 2 minutes since its last rest. I think I'm going to let it rest again now for another 5 minutes. Okay, so another 5 minutes gone past. I just made some hot honey in the interval. Gorgeous. If you haven't seen how to make it, take a look on the channel, it's on there. Look at this, it's looking better. Still feels like it needs more, it does definitely. Still feels cool as well, which is good. Alright, so we'll give it another couple of minutes. And we'll check back shortly. Well, look at that, lovely. Okay, so we're approaching 9 minutes now of mixing in total. I think I will give it another break, and I suspect that will probably be all it needs mix-wise, but we'll see. So we'll give it a stop now. 9 minutes and 3 seconds. Give it another 5 minutes to rest. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm not doing any more mixing with that, that's spot on. And as you can see, that was 9 minutes and 3 seconds. So I'll get this put in a bowl, and then it can sit on the dining room table overnight. Okay, there we go. So that can sit around for 24 hours. Well, actually 18 hours, and I'll ball it up. Okay, so now it's time to ball up. Let's see what this looks like. Looks good. Ooh. Let's see how it balls. Something's not right with the scale. That's better. $2.56. Too much. $2.78. That'll do me. So let's see what it feels like. Plenty of gas in it. Not tacky, well, slightly tacky, but it's not sticking to my hands. Yeah, seems good. Okay, I'll do that to the rest. Okay, there we have it. Nicely balled up. 7 of them. That's my hands. It was very easy to handle. For 68%, it was brilliant, really nice. I'm pretty sure we could get a bit more hydration into this combination. Probably get to 70 without too much trouble. Anyway, we'll leave them to bake and we'll look at them later on. Okay, so it's time to cook some of these fellas. Let's have a look what they look like. Yeah, they look okay. I've seen puffier looking dough balls in the past, but they look nice. Let's get to it. Okay. Good soaking in semolina. Quite a few bubbles in it. Still feels slightly elastic. I don't know what it is I'm doing these days that makes it elastic like it is. But it feels okay. Okay, swap sides. Still feels like it'll stretch more. Okay, let's have a look at the size of it now. That's fairly decent. Okay, some sauce on. Okay. Cheese. We got with some onions. And we're having some ham. Few mushies. Oh, they smell good. Okay, stretch her out. Still quite elastic, but it is starting to go. Mushies out, onions over there. Buzzing. Right, stick some. It says tear here, but it looks like it's nigh on impossible. Okay, we won't be putting that on.
Should have got scissors.
I know, didn't think. 430, beautiful. Okay. Oops, in she goes. A few bubbles come up on it already. Right. It's an absolutely lovely day in the UK. It's May the 7th, I think, 6th. And
Is
it's
it?
10 degrees. What do you mean it isn't? Oh, it's the 8th. May the 8th. That was a day out. Whoa, look at this beauty. Wow, that looks really nice. That does look nice. A lovely crust on it.
Big.
More on that side there, I think. Wow. That looks serious. Look at that for a crust. Flipping heck. Buzzing. Right. Let's cut it open. Okay. Oh, yes. Looks nice. Massive cavity there. Bottom looks good. Give it a quick taste. It's got quite a sour taste to it, actually, that. It's crispy, not very chewy, it's nice. I'd say that was a success.
Would you rate it 1 out of 10?
I'd give that an 8, I think. That was pretty good. So there we go. That's a nice mixture of the two flours, Manitoba and LE5 Superiore. Very nice. I think I'll be doing that one again. Let us know what you think about it in the comments. Cheers. See you later.